psychos, or?
They look like psychos? Is that what they look like? They were vampires. Psychos do not explode when sunlight hits them. I don't give a fuck how crazy they are.
With its release in 1994, Interview with a Vampire would go on to become a true cinematic classic. Interview with a Vampire may be the most famous vampire movie that was released in the 90s. However, it certainly wasn't the only vampire movie released during that decade. Bram Stoker's Dracula and Blade are some of the more famous ones that were well received upon their release. One of the best vampire movies that was released during this time doesn't even reveal itself to be a vampire movie until halfway through. That movie is the great From Dusk Till Dawn.
Stop.
What's, going on?
We're having a bikini contest, and you just won.
Released in 1996 and directed by Robert Rodriguez, From Dusk Till Dawn stars George Clooney as Seth Gecko, one half of the outlaw Gecko brothers, with the other brother Seth played by the famous director Quentin Tarantino, who also helped co-write the movie. The first half of the movie follows the two brothers as they kidnap a family in an attempt to cross the Mexican border to freedom. Once across the border, the brothers plan to meet up with their criminal friend at a bar named the Titty Twister. And this bar is when the movie suddenly switches genres, as the bar workers turn out to be a vicious collection of vampires. From Dusk Till Dawn is one of the few movies that pulls off the genre switch. It starts out as an outlaw on the run movie, and then morphs into a vampire movie with our protagonist trapped in one place and fighting for survival. While this switch may be jarring for some viewers, From Dusk Till Dawn does a great job of pulling it off by making you really care for the characters, and even start to root for them when the shit hits the fan. As a fan of both film genres, the switch in the film for me was a welcome one. This movie also stars the great horror makeup artist Tom Savini as fan-favorite character Sex Machine. His prop crotch gun is just hilarious to see, and the man knows how to wield a whip.
What's your name, girlie?
Kate, what's yours?
Sex Machine. Pleased to meet you, Kate.
The creature makeup effects are some of the best of the genre, and they really make these vampires stand out as the monsters they are. The most memorable character and scene has to be Salma Hayek as Santanigo Pandemonium and her dance before the big vampire reveal. Salma Hayek has never looked better, and noted foot fetishist Quentin Tarantino has never been more turned on. Being one of the better and more fun vampire movies released in the 90s, From Dusk Till Dawn would go on to produce 2 direct-to-video sequels and even a TV series. It's quite possibly the best vampire movie that makes vampires out to be actual monsters, as opposed to the sexual metaphors they have known to become. If you're looking for a vampire movie with great effects, characters, and intense monster fighting scenes, then From Dusk Till Dawn is the movie for you.
Now let's kill that fucking band.
Fuck you, everybody! Good night!